Greetings to all. This is KM Jayanti, Assistant Professor in English, Government Arts College, Bangalore. This session is to the student of 3rd semester, BA, BSW, BA Music, and the text is Resonance 3. Under Literary section, let's try to understand the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter. This is an introductory session to the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter. The purpose of this session is to acquaint the student with key words such as fable, fantasy, prank, etc. Now, let me begin with first session. This session consists of an introductory note to the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter, written by Lewis Carroll from Language English Text Resonance 3. The first session is to understand few components with reference to the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter. To begin with, let's have a glance of an imaginative picture of the walrus and the carpenter with little oysters listening to them. This is the picture of the walrus and the carpenter, and the tiny ones are oysters. Before understanding the poem, let's try to understand few concepts which can be applied to the poem. We can consider the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter as a fable. Hence, one need to know what a fable is. A fable is a narrative form, typically with animals that behave and speak as human beings. Next, fantasy. Fantasy is a story or situation that someone creates from their imagination, which is not based on reality. Now let's understand what a prank is. Prank means mischievous trick played on someone, generally causing the victim to experience. Last, postcolonialism. Postcolonialism is the historical period or state of affairs representing the aftermath of Western colonialism. It is also a study of the effect of colonialism on culture. Hope you all might have understood what a fable, fantasy, prank, and post-colonialism is. All these features can be viewed in the poem. You can check yourself if you have understood the concept highlighted in the above slides through few MCQs. Please go through the questions and answers. Choose the right answer and make a note of it. At the end, you all can check your answers. By this, I conclude the first session, that is, introductory note to the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter. About the poem, I will continue in the second session.